Today's episode of Python Papi. We're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. And today we're not going to do any light reading. We're going to dive right over into our contract deployment terminal here. I'm going to show you how we're going to deploy the anvil and show you what information we use to implement it into our actual contract. So as soon as it gets pulled up, we can actually start that process and I can show you what's what. So here we are. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to say UV run anvil. And it says how we initiate the anvil terminal that we want to get all the information that we need from. As soon as that pulls up, we can actually move forward as usual. So again, we won't be working out of this terminal when we do use it. This will be the anvil terminal that we use, and it'll be running in the background. And we will open up another terminal altogether to actually do our contract work then. So as you can see here, way at the bottom, we have our port number. You can see here, this is our port number. You can see, have it here. And we would scroll all the way to the top here. Anvil, this is everything that gets initialized, everything that goes, all the information. And you can see here we have this list called available accounts. This is where we would get our addresses from. So you can see this is in the previous address. Every time you close Anvil, open it up, you get a different set of addresses. I believe, I'm not sure, I didn't go through all of them, but yeah, this is from a different Anvil actual terminal. So yeah, we use this one. And you can see here, this is our address here we would get them from. And they all come preloaded with, what's this, 10,000. 10,000 ETH. So yeah, that's where we get our actual accounts from. We'll scroll down a little bit further and you can see where we get our private keys. You can see here, this is our private keys here. I think this is the same exact one as this. So we might get the same addresses. I just use this address from a different location. I'm not sure where I got this address from. But yeah, it's not provided. This isn't from one of the anvils. Maybe I just use a different one. I'm not sure. But yeah, this private key is the same exactly as this one here, but we have it commented out because we're going to actually work around hard coding our private key. We don't have our private keys hard coded because it is sensitive information. So we configured it that we don't have to hard code it. That's why it's commented out. I just left it in for example purposes only. So yeah, when we're using the Anvil terminal, it gives us everything we need to deploy our contract to the blockchain. So we get accounts or addresses, we get our private keys. This is our wallet information. We got our port number, and it gives us a bunch of other stuff here that we would need: base fee, gas limit, Genesis timestamps. It will give us everything that we need to deploy our contract to the blockchain. So that's what it'll look like when we deploy our Anvil and actually start working with it. And again, we're not going to do anything inside this terminal. We'll leave this running in the background, and we'll just open up a new terminal like this, and we'll actually start deploying our contract and getting everything we need to do to get our contract deployed. So that's basically what that looks like there. So yeah, I just want to show you what that looks like so we can move forward. Now you have an understanding of what we're going to be doing, where we're getting information from, and how we use it to implement into our code. We can move forward. And of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.